Good day, everyone. Happy New Year. It's Joey here with a take and make, the first for 2025. I'm sorry it's a little bit later than I thought I would get this out. There's been a few problems with EU regulations, and I had a better understanding of that before I put three things on Kofi, and the digitals on Etsy affected all that, but all sorted now, so I can get ahead and finish off all the projects that I should have been doing during January, but not too much time lost. Anyway, this is a stuff pocket. It's called Grandma's Attic, and as you can see, it's the base is an attic, and inside are tags of a wedding dress and a cello and some tea cards with old books and an old teddy bear and this framed portrait of a dog, which is a notebook, and a little bit of additional ephemera there on this lovely attic scene. So that's what I'm going to do. I originally made this about this time last year for one of Amy at Crafty Cat's 50 stack challenge. The theme was of the whole challenge for that season, it was season 4, was journals. So each prompt was based on a type of journal. So this was Grandma's Attic, which is a Grandma's Attic journal, and Dog, which is for dog journals. So I'll try and combine the two when I do the challenges into one if I can, or make some sort of connection between the two pieces. So that's the finished thing. I'll now show you the digitals. There's 2 pages and an extra coffee guide page. I'll go through this. The first page has the base, the pocket, tags and tea cards, and some fussy cuts. That's to go on cardstock or to be glued onto card, because you need it a little bit stronger. These are the backing sheets and the notebook, which folds over, which I'll show you. So these can be on paper, and the fussy cuts all need to be on paper. So second page on paper. The third page is just a sheet of coffee dyed paper. For those who don't have any, you'll need it for the notebook. And I didn't want anyone to miss out who may be new and hasn't yet got coffee dyed paper. So it's all there. So I'll pop that back and I'll talk about each little piece as we go through it. And the first, I've cut out most stuff, you'd be pleased to know. So I'm just going to cut out this base and then we'll stick the backing on. So I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Seems ages ago now, doesn't it? It's amazing how quickly we forget about it. I had hoped to get this out in the first week of January, but as I said, with these new EU regulations that dropped on the 13th of December, I was a bit thrown as to what we had to do, but everyone's been really supportive, and a big shout out to my Italian friends, Betty at Fairy Creations and Ellie, for all their support, and Liek in the Netherlands. She found out some information for me. So our wonderful community, as always, supportive to the end. So that's that. Now on the paper I've got the backing sheet, which is I've done some lace and like old faded wallpaper that I thought looked quite nannerish. Is nannerish a word? So let's stick this down onto the back. Obviously, if you want to, you could just leave the back plain, or coffee dyed paper if you want an extra journaling spot. You can just now this will need trimming because you can never get it exactly right. That's not too bad. Not too bad. No, not bad at all. Just trim up these sides. Just give that a roll. Make sure it's stuck down. Now I know you're all envious of this. Isn't it brilliant? I got it about 2 months ago from our little market that we have once a fortnight on a Sunday in our little town. And it was a guy who was selling all tools from, you know, like workshop tools, hammers, all second hand. And I saw that. I thought that'd be great for, you know, sticking things down. And it's quite old because it's made in England, and England don't make things anymore. Definitely not like this. Those days are well and truly gone. It's called Cambridge, made in Sheffield, England. Quality tools. I haven't got a clue what its original use was, but it's found a new life here. Anyway, I said, how much do you want for this? He said, oh, $2. I gave him 5. I thought, no, $2. No, that's too cheap. So he was pleased. In $5, what's that in US? About $3 US, €3. It's quality. Anyway, there we go. That's all stuck down nicely. Do a little bit more of a trim. Won't be too fussy on this. Do the little corner bits. Yeah, that's coming up already. It's very hot here today. It's very warm, so there's always problems with glues and that when it's warm. I think it's about 30 outside. Well, it feels like 30 in this room. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, 90 or something. Anyway, there we go. I just distressed around the edge. I really like this scene. Something cosy about those attics. I was talking in the week about this film that I really liked. It was old, I think, early 2000s something. It was called Skeleton Key. And it was Jodie Foster, not Jodie Foster, Goldie Hawn's daughter was in it. I forget her name. And it was really a good film, and there was all these old attics in it. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, next I'm going to put the inner secret pocket on. I called it secret pocket. It's because the picture continues. You won't know if it was there or not, you know, when it's on. I do that a lot. Get my scoreboard. I bought this new scoreboard because it's smaller, so I thought it'd be better for when I'm doing videos, because the other one is a Stampin' Up, one of those really big ones. So and just there, so I put my Gayle line in again, so I can easily line it up. Okay, let's just fold those over. That looks good. And that one, that's good. And that'll be fine. Okay, scoring done. Okay, so should we stick that on now? Go over a bit more. I think we'll stick that on now. The art glitter glue that's been playing up. So here we go. Please come out. So I'm gonna cheat. Just do it without that. It's been this hasn't been right since Christmas. I'll work it out. I've cleaned it all and everything. I don't know. I'll just quickly go around that with some. Am I the only one who puts the glue on and then remembers, oh, I meant to. Distress. Okay. So that's on. Let's get that level there. Do that in a minute. Let's just clip that off. And put that there to dry. While we get on with something else. I think next we'll make the notebook. So the notebook's on paper because we're going to glue it and fold this over like this. And then fold it again that way. And we'll have the the inside will be there. So we'll glue it first. Let's get rid of that. Go through a lot of glue books in hot weather because nothing dries. I look at Gayle sometimes and she keeps using the same page and it's fine. It's a lot colder in Montana to South Australia. And things here just don't know if it keeps it all moist. Okay, let me fold this, get that out of the way. Fold this down, tricky this bit. Okay. Right, trim it. We'll fold again that way. And then we'll trim afterwards. Okay. Get rid of the glue book. Next I'm going to make some paper to go inside. This is where you can use your own coffee dyed paper or the sheet provided. But basically I'm just going to cut this enough to go in there. A little bit there. And is it gonna, it's gonna go that side of that. This is my tear room. I'll show you it in a minute. Is it going to be alright? Yeah, that bit. I don't have a tear room. I know I should get one. But I made this and I used, you know, the cutting edge on a roll of kitchen silver foil, aluminium foil, or the cling film. and I took it off and I put it on there. So it gives a sort of like a bit of a tear edge. It's really good for when you're doing stamps, because I find the scissors that have the stamp edge, they're a little bit too big, and this just gives a real nice. So there you go, make your own tear rule for beginners. I will get a proper one day. Just make do. Anyways, for those people who might have other things to buy, you can save yourself some money until you're ready. So there we go, little notebook there. Now I've got some things to finish this off. I'm not going to cut that yet, trim that up yet, because I might just do that edge because it's annoying me. There we go. Okay, so that's all sorted. So there's our little picture frame heirloom notebook. You could have done all these before, I mean, but it just saves time while I'm filming. Okay, and I've got some little extra bits to go in this one. Some little fun bits. I've got here a little corner pocket that I want to put on there. So I'll get that in now. Little tuck spot, that's what it is. Should be in camera more, should I? Okay, let's put that down there. Now if you didn't want to do the notebook like this, you could do it as a journal, like notebook like this one I made previously. So it goes like that. It's up to you, with a pamphlet stitch. But I've included this if people want to do it this way, which is a little bit easier. Snip that off there. A bit long. Let's just cover up that staple. I must thank you all for all your lovely comments that everyone left when I done my Christmas gift take and make, the pocket full of Santas. It was so lovely. It was so lovely. There we go. So that's that. And then I've got, oops, don't want to lose them. I've got this little, I don't know who it would be. Would it have been her husband, the great-great-grandfather of the lady whose attic it was? We'll pop that in there. It's a little keepsake. So that's done. We'll put that over there, ready to go into the pocket. So this would be all dried off now. Okay, so let's start finishing this off. Let's do a hole punch at the top. put a rivet in. There, that'll be okay. Let's get my rivets. Rivet. For the colour. There we go. Sort of like a brass colour. Okay, let's get rid of them before they all end up on the floor. Let's just squeeze this. Okay. Now what I want to do is decorate down the bottom here. So I've got some letters and documents, that sort of thing. So we can place them. You can decorate these however you like, but be nice. Let's just screw this down a bit. Make it look a bit off. Bit distressed looking. Okay, let's pop this on. And we'll put that about there. Put that down. And I think I'll put this here, like that. That one there. Stamp on it. These can be the love letters. So glad. It was really worrying me that I wouldn't have been able to do this because of those regulations, but all good. Let's crease it up a bit more. That's great. Pop that on there. A little. Nearly done. Okay, so let's put in some lace. Here. Just a double knot I'll do. Just a simple one. Like that. Cut that off a bit. And we'll add the key charm. I'll put a key on a ball pin. Bulb pin? Bulb pin, isn't it? Can hang down there. That's looking good. Got a bit of string here. We'll put that on a... I'll run it through the vintage photo. Age it up a bit. Now I've got the wedding dress. There's always a wedding dress in an attic. In our heads. I've never had an attic like that. You know. I suppose we've got an attic in this house. We never go up there. Yeah, it's all insulated and that. Anyway, there we go. That's there. Now we want to do the cello, which I'll do in leather strip, because I don't want anything too fussy. And I want it sort of like old, that's why I like string and leather. And the lace at the top. Just cut that off there. I'm sure I've got so much to tell you. Okay, how are we doing? Let's put in our little portrait of the dog notebook, the heirloom, and then we can finish it off with a teddy bear tea card and a pile of old books tea card. And there we have it. There we have it. I should do a thank you, a Ko-fi thank you for all those people who support me on Ko-fi. So a special thanks this month to Sarah, Lara, Carol H, Judy S and Carol L. Thank you so much for your tips and for buying me a coffee and all your lovely comments. I really appreciate the support over on Ko-fi for the freebies. So my dear friends, here we go. This is now available on Ko-fi. Go over there, print it out and have some fun. The lovely stuff pocket. Okay, next month, I've had a few requests. People have been looking at my Instagram and saying, "Oh, can you do this one as a take and make?" And it's a totally different style. I can't quite remember what. So I think it's like a pocket that opens, but the design is doodles and dogs. It was a doodle and dog and cat thing, and then I'm going to do the dog one. Maybe I'll do the cat one at a later date. But yeah, if you want to go and see a quick preview of what next month's will be, search through my Instagram just before Christmas, and it was a doodle dogs. So there we go. Grandma's attic, all complete. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you soon. Not so long this time. Early February. Okay. Love you lots. See ya. Bye.